Alright, ladies and gents, are we live? Welcome to another Asian Robot stream. Tonight I wanted to just create a little something, so I figured, you know what? I'll do a little bit of Dauntless tonight. Although I'm a bit early today as well, but that's just how it is, you know? Alright, let's see. I'm gonna build and create something. Now, of course, the building process will be a secret, but you know me, I always deliver once it's done. Anyway, I'm only here for a short while, not a long while, cause damn, I don't think I could do this for long. Hey, Mr. Cream Puff, good to see you. Why do I have a friend request? I don't know who this is from. I'm gonna have to decline that friend request. Anyway, dip. Now, time to build some weird shit. Hello, Nesse. How you doing today? Now, the screen will remain darkened while I you know, do my thing. So this is how that'll work. And then down here we will have should I even bother? Let me think. No, I said sub, Xeno. How dare you assume you've been ignored? And do you wish to be slain? I will slay you. I will slay you. Actually, you know what? I can Uno reverse this. I can Uno reverse this. This'll work a little bit better. Blah 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 blah. Okay, that ought to work. Fine. Dude. And then I have one spare to do literally nothing. How do I make best use of this? This works. Yes. Yes. Congratulations on reading the description. That's good. If you didn't, I'd be worried. You're going out for drinks? Have fun, my friend. Now, once I put the finishing touches on this, of course, I will bring the stream back. And then we will go test it live, of course. You have fun, my drinking friend. In the meantime, I am going to adjust this armor as well. Yep. You go ahead and do your thing. You go right ahead and do your thing. almost done painting this armor up to look extra swanky. Yes, that works. Okay, good. Let's test it in actual combat. Yes. If it fails in actual combat, then it will be no good, and we don't want it. If it doesn't fail in actual combat, then we shall use it well. So we hope everyone's doing well today. I'm still in recovery from my all-day stream event, which was a lot of fun. So I will be a bit slower paced today. But that's okay. I'm sure you all don't mind. Let's go fuck up that Valamir first. An extreme test is a good test. Ah yes, look, the Venom symbiote textures. Our favorites, ladies and gents, our favorites. I know, right? You Dauntless. I'd be more concerned about their sanity than their wallet. Money? A lot of people have plenty of money. Their sanity. Now that I would call into question. Drastically speaking. I'd be very worried. Very worried indeed. Okay, this needs a modification. Unsatisfactory. A moment. First modification. Okay. Acceptable. Now to continue testing. Verily. It was good, my friend. It was good. I think Lady Neo and Rogue Assassin stayed damn near the whole way. It was like 10 hours, man. So, It was just a very, like, for me, it was just a good session to enjoy the company of everybody and, you know, just do something that I wanted to do. I played the Clawbringer for about 8 hours, got fairly far in the game, but it also goes to show how many hours of gameplay are in Tiny Tina's. It was just very interesting to do and a lot of fun, I must admit. But it's definitely not something I can do on a regular basis, because otherwise I'd never have time for anything else. Like, if there were more hours in a day, I would stream that long every day, because it's just a lot of fun to be able to do something you like for long periods of time, but... well, it is what it is. Hello, Wa. Hello, Aziz. Your ISP died? Damn, that sucks, brother. Did you unalive the ISP in return? Did you remind them that their existence is illegal? Because if you didn't, then I will happily remind them for you. After all, do they not know that we are the Robot Nation? And that their very existence is dependent upon our good graces? I'm doing good, Samir. They were peasants last night. Peasant-ass peasants, indeed. How dare this peasantry even think to go against their gods. Yes, as Zeno says, hit the like button. Become one with the likes. While the Asian man sits on the mic. Acceptable. Now for the Hellion. So far, acceptable tests have been conducted. This peasant of a Hellion. How dare it? That's not a question that you should be asking a streamer. It's a very personal question, and I'm afraid that that is inappropriate for our stream. All right, if you're here, then you should be here for you should be here for the game, or you should be here for the community. So unfortunately, I'm going to time you out. Further behavior like that or further questions like that will be unacceptable. And yes, I am Zeno, but we don't want people thinking it's alright to ask these kinds of questions on stream. Certainly, it's not something that you would ask a streamer, you know, especially if you're not a streamer's friend or something like that. That's a bit too personal. And I don't want them to ask anyone else, certainly, because that would be against, that would be an invasion of privacy. Hello, Alphonse, how are you? I do believe I owe you a rap, Alphonse. Yeah. I tell you, sometimes people, they are quite disgusting. If you want to ask a personal question of a streamer, at least make sure you're my friend first, and that you've donated at least $1,000 before you even ask such a question. Filthy. It rotates with every hunt pass, Rinasita. Although, at this point, are you sure you want to spend on this game? Are you very sure? I might have to call your sanity into question. It's about 3 months actually, but yes, Rinasita. Hi, Jenny. They give themselves 3 months because they know they cannot come up with good content fast. You know, technically Zeno, you are not green. But yes, it's every 3 months roughly. Because if they don't give themselves enough time, they will literally never be able to do anything. As it is, and I'm sure you know, or if you don't know, then, well, now you know. They delayed the Radiant escalation to late May, which is, honestly, this is one of the saddest things we've ever encountered. Because how the hell do you delay stuff that much? Well, duh, Renacita. Of course it's 3 months. Well, technically, Mighty Zeno, I can tell because you'd have a badge next to your name in addition to the mod icon. I happened to notice that the other day when Zavi was here. So, yes. But it's alright, you're my mod and my friend, so it's okay. I care not what your status is. You are my friend and that is all that matters. Hello, Shroot. I mean, come now, Renacita. This is the game that has Venom symbiotes. Did you really think they would rotate their hunt passes that fast? Look, there's Venom symbiotes everywhere. Hey guys. The tree VFX. It was fixed, guys. Totally fixed. Look at this. Look at how fixed this is. Look at how amazingly fixed this is. Wow. This is so fixed, guys. Wow. This is so fixed. I know, Zeno, don't worry, I totally get it. I'm not worried at all. I know, right? Go ahead and lurk, shoot. And I hope you're doing well. Yes, I know, guys, look, it's so fixed. Guys, I'm so proud, this is so fixed, guys. Wow, the devs have been working so hard, guys. Like, they totally fixed the trees. Like, it's amazing. Can you imagine being a game developer and putting out patch notes and actually saying, wait, guys, we fixed this. Oh my god, it's so fixed. Look at it. I'm so proud. I'm so proud, you know? I'm so proud. They fixed it, guys. They fixed it. Wow. Anyone who can't see that it's fixed is like, you know, like, blind, bro. It's totally fixed. Xena, are you seeing it too? You're seeing it too, right? It's totally fixed. You know, what are all these haters talking about, saying that it's not fixed, you know? Fuck that Asian robot guy, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Look at it, look at this fixed game. It's so fixed. Our bugs have been so fixed, guys. And Aziz gets banned. Alright, listen, Aziz. Next time you want to ask me to do anything, like we told you yesterday you were very rude and you asked me to play Dauntless when I was doing my food stream. Today you come in and your first thing is that you request me to build a custom build. Listen, if you want a custom build, you better be a high tier channel member, or you better have donated a significant amount to me, because if not, I will never build you a custom build. I do what I want. So, before anyone, you know, comes and asks for this kind of thing, please have some respect for the streamer. Alright? If you want something, I can make anything you like. Donate. You pay me for my time, I'll happily make you whatever you want. You break the rules of the stream, and I will banish you to the Shadow Realm, and then you get nothing. Alright? Keep in mind, if you want stuff, pay. That's how the world works. Simple, right? Now, VO Dale, does the hammer have only one valid combo to do? No? Do whatever you want with the hammer. Who told you there's only one valid combo? I'm more interested in asking you, Odale. Which moron told you that there was only one valid combo with the hammer? I mean, in general, there's one preferred combo that I like to do. But that's only because that's just my preference. Suits my playstyle. I change up between two combos usually, which is the upward swings and the slam. Sometimes when it's down, I like to use this one, which is the clicking all the way, because it's easy to prime. And I will occasionally use the overhead swings if I'm in the mood for it. But most of the time, I will just use whichever combo I wish. So no, the hammer doesn't have just one valid combo. Of course, if you are one of those freaks who needs to get the absolute best timing, you know, then yes, they do say only one combo is valid, but that's only because it's the fastest to execute. So you can do all your damage faster. It's kind of like, it's kind of like how previously with the chain blades, prior to the rework, everybody used the spin on the chain blades because it was the most efficient. But realistically speaking, you can build your playstyle around any combo. Like, you can just spam whatever combo. I mean, using the... You see, the thing about this, Odale, is that... Use the most DPS! Yeah! That is, again, you see, like... That is, again, the statement used by morons. Either that or people who... How should I say this? Dauntless is a PvE game. You're not here to be competitive. I mean, unless you really, really, really want to compete in trials, you see. But because PvP is... Like, because PvE is not exactly centered around the need to slay things, like, in a competitive manner, right? What happens for the hammer combos, I would say, is that if you're... Unless you're going for, like I said, top trials timing or something, there's no realistic need for you to only focus on one particular combo. Of course, it is ideal to use the faster combo, but, you know, sometimes you're just not going to be in a situation to do that, or, you know, you're in a good situation where you can use other combos. So, best DPS is more about your build and your particular skill and your playstyle with the hammer. When we say best DPS, a lot of people think it's, oh, playing flawlessly, but sometimes people lose a lot more DPS dodging than they do actually, like, you know, not utilizing the best combo or losing time. Because what if I'm using this, you see, this particular build with no dodgers, right? I don't lose any time dodging at all. I just go wild with the hammer, which can, in essence, help me to output more DPS. However, I do lose out on the fact that I can't take advantage of Predator. So my DPS will be lower bonus-wise. So burst DPS would definitely be lower. My sustain might be higher, but again, you see, all these are different factors that also affect playstyle. So if you're like a hammer specialist, for example, you might want to use like the best combos and things like that, then fine, because you're a specialist. I, as a Chainblade specialist, Chainblade main, I tend to use only my particular combo style because I know it gives me the best possible DPS regardless of the situation. But for others, like they may use the chain blades with a more like flexible style because they wouldn't be able to do the same things that I do. So I hope that information helps you, Odale. Like, just feel comfortable. Ultimately, you need to do what you feel comfortable doing, and play Elden Ring. How about fuck off and don't ever tell me what to play. I will play what I want when I want to play. Got it? If you want to be banned from my stream forever, the fastest way is tell me what to play, because guess what? I don't give a fuck what you want. I will do whatever I want when I want it. I'm the streamer. And if you think your viewership matters to me, you're wrong. I'd rather have a smaller, respectful crowd than somebody that tells me what to do, especially without even a membership or donation. Okay? Good. I'm glad we established that. And Reese, I don't stream on Twitch anymore because Twitch is pointless. Twitch basically steals all the money from streamers, makes them work for peanuts. Why would I do that? Here I have ad revenue. Here I have more money coming in from YouTube. More of the money that my fans send to me is actually received in my pocket. So I generally have... I think it would be very foolish for me to remain on Twitch when Twitch is a dying... To me, Twitch is a dying breed. I mean, realistically speaking, think about it this way. There's this one VTuber, I'm not going to name them, but this one VTuber received 172,000 subs. Yes, this VTuber received 172,000 subs. If that VTuber was on YouTube, do you know how much revenue they would have received for those 172,000 subs? Let's calculate. 172,000 subs at $5 each at YouTube's 70% would have been $602,000. That's how much money they would have received. On Twitch, they would have only received 50%, which is 172,000, and at 50%, they receive $430,000. That is a difference of approximately $602,000, less off $430,000. That's a difference of $172,000 going to your bank. So, tell me, would you want to remain on Twitch when you start to look at numbers like that? As a small streamer, certainly. But YouTube does far more to help a small streamer grow than Twitch does. So, you know, the way I see it, it would literally be pointless to be on Twitch. Unless, and I love to use my favorite word here, unless you are some kind of moron who doesn't understand business. But, well, a lot of people are like that, so that's okay. And yeah, no shade to them. I think they did a fantastic job getting 172,000. That takes a huge dedicated fan base, and I'm proud of them. And I don't remember you from Twitch. Probably not, Resex. I rarely remember anyone from Twitch, because on Twitch is also very like, oh, streamers got to support other streamers. Like, bro, you gotta help my channel grow, bro. Like, bro, we gotta all sit at the same table, bro. Listen, bro. I've made it here full-time with a much smaller audience. People laugh at my viewership numbers. I don't care. I'm full-time with 11 to 20 viewers. Why? Because I've got a smaller dedicated fan base. By the way, Tomoko, good to see you. Shadowhunter, I'll answer your question in a little while. I'm doing just fine with a smaller fan base because they are more dedicated. I can set my own prices for memberships. I can set my own perks. What am I going to do? Hey, get a tier 3 sub on Twitch, bro. It's like so awesome, bro. But like, we'll take 50%, bro. And there's no additional perks for people, bro. No, thank you. I think I'll stay where I'm actually valued as a creator. And by the way, ad revenue, okay, adds up to a lot. Whereas Twitch doesn't give you any ad revenue. Think about that. Here, you make ad revenue. Big difference. So, Twitch can go fuck itself. Up the butthole. The only thing I'll be doing on Twitch, the only thing that's good about Twitch is extensions. And there is one that may make me come back, but only for one particular game. So, that is something that I will look into. But even then, I'm still not 100% sure on it. I'll think about it. Because I don't really want people to spend extra money for no reason. Now, Shadowhunter, my favorite weapon, chain blades. That's my favorite. And Tomoko, I hope you're doing good today. Alfonsi, I'm about to rap for you. Let's go. Now, this is the rap that I owed Alfonsi from yesterday, but you know what? Today I'll bring out something. Might upset a few people, but I don't care, man. Because guess what? Some people just need it in their face. Now, let me see. Y'all ready? This is from my first album, Man of Fire, available on YouTube for free. And you know, there's a lot of people that do be jealous of me, but you know what? Let's go with this. Y'all ready? Y'all have to ask a fucking question. Why am I the first one that people always mention? Why am I the first one that people always listen to? It's because my message is real, unlike you fakers. You always talk like you're top of your game. You look down on people cause you think that you're fame. If you didn't buy your viewers and subs, man, I think you would be worse than a 2-day scrub. See, the truth of the matter is you fear me. You fear that I am everything that you should be. You fear that I make it better for all the people that you're down. I'm sorry, little kitties, I'm a king, you're a clown. These worms in your brain, it's anxiety. Keeps you up at night cause you wanna crawl inside of me. Get under my skin, hoping you'll be the death of me. Realistically speaking, I'm a man with immunity, cause I've always been real from start to the finish. I do not ever fake, cause I rock when I'm in it. I do not pretend, cause the real ones get it. That's why I got a gang that bumps when I spit it. Now you gotta understand This isn't hatred, I simply like to diss you in the songs I've created. We kinda find it funny how angry you get, all because the people recognize me instead. How many folks even know you? Do you even have 10 guys that really follow you? I'm unsure, cause it seems like you're really faded. Maybe you're just burned out and now you're all jaded. This is you, by the way. It's Robot. He steals my viewers. These worms in your brain, it's anxiety. Keeps you up at night cause you wanna crawl inside of me. Get under my skin, hoping you'll be the death of me. Realistically speaking, I'm a man with immunity, cause I've always been real from start to the finish. I do not ever fake, cause I rock when I'm in it. I do not pretend, cause the real ones get it. That's why I got a gang that bumps when I spit it. Y'all have to ask a fucking question. Why am I the first one that people always mention? Why am I the first one the folks always listen to? It's because my message is real, unlike you fakers. You always talk like you're top of your game. You look down on people cause you think that you're fame. If you didn't buy your viewers and subs, man, I think you would be worse than a 2-day scrub. See, the truth of the matter is you fear me. You fear that I am everything that you should be. You fear that I make it better for all the people that you're down. I'm sorry, little kitties, I'm a king, you a clown. These worms in your brain, it's anxiety. Keeps you up at night cause you wanna crawl inside of me. Get under my skin hoping you'll be the death of me. Realistically speaking, I'm a man with immunity, cause I've always been real from start to the finish. I do not ever fake cause I rock when I'm in it. I do not pretend cause the real ones get it. That's why I got a gang that bumps when I spit it. These worms in your brain, it's anxiety. Keeps you up at night cause you wanna crawl inside of me. Get under my skin hoping you'll be the death of me. Realistically speaking, I'm a man with immunity, cause I've always been real from start to the finish. I do not ever fake cause I rock when I'm in it. I do not pretend cause the real ones get it. That's why I got a gang that bumps when I spit it. Hell. Hey, Kazi. Yo, hope you all enjoyed that, alright? So Alfonsi, thank you very much for that super chat yesterday. Alright, I'm gonna carry on now. How was your walk, honey? Are you doing alright? Yes. Now then, we move on. You know, I gotta tell you, honey, today we had the ultimate weirdo question. I started my stream. Some guy immediately comes in and asks, "Hey, do you like men?" I was like, wow. How does the Tempest Omnicell work? Exactly as described, my friend. I would suggest watching some videos on how I use the Tempest Omnicell, because it shows you how it is used properly.
Focus on those behemoths and the power they're feeding.
Rest well, my love, rest well.
We don't need any more hypercharged behemoths.
Damn right, Havoc. Thank you for dropping by. You compare it to other weapons and what I think might be the most fun to play. Weapons has multiple combos that still provide high DPS, which is also fun. It becomes very attractive. You might like the chain blades then. To me, I think the chain blades offer the most in terms of combos. If you're looking for combos from the hammer, I mean, technically speaking, yes, the hammer has good combos, but like again, it really boils down to like how efficient you want to be with DPS, because like you're always gonna have that situation whereby like one combo will technically outperform in DPS just a little bit. Oh wow, Paul Jackson. Hey Kaz, you can deal with one. Check it out, the trolls are in force today. Hey guys, thank you very much for viewing my stream, by the way, trolls. It's very nice of you to help me improve my stream metrics, and also for you guys to contribute your time to my stream. I know that I'm the best, and that's why you admire me. All right. You know, but unfortunately, my friends, you know, you're gonna have to try a little bit harder, troll boy. I mean, those kinds of insults are the kinds of insults we had back in middle school, you know. We outgrew them when we were about 15 years old, so you might want to work a little bit harder on your material. You know, harder like the men you so admire. Hey, and Vince. And strikers are definitely all about combos. Oh, no, no, no. We take that seriously here. If you want to kid around, you're going to have to find a different stream. So goodbye. Next time, don't come in here and try to kid around. If you want to, come here and show respect. The only ones that get to joke with me are my channel members. Get used to it. Yes, that's actually true, Mr. Cream Puff. Channel strikers are 100% all about combos. And that is actually what makes them quite awesome. So that's a fun weapon, I guess you could say, if you're into, like, if you're definitely all into combos. Oh, my poor Kazi. I can tell you're tired today. That one took longer than you normally would to rip into them. Oh, Boogus, that's a funny one. But yeah, no, a lot of people think they can get away with it by saying, oh, I'm just joking. No, 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 sorry. If you come here, you kneel before me. Kneel before your god. And then maybe you can joke with me. You can joke after begging my forgiveness and donating $100. Then you can joke with me. And Odale, I do love sword combos. Sword combos are really fun. Actually, if we talk about combo weapons, I do think that swords are some of the funnest combo weapons. I have a particular rotation that I favor a lot with the swords. And the parries allow me to execute my combos and continuously do them. Do you know how to unlock the new white die? Nope. I've got zero interest in anything Dauntless has. I didn't even know there was a new white die. If you discover the way to unlock it, let me know. But I don't even know if there's a new white die or what kind of white die. To be fair, I don't really care. Yes, Jenny. See, you got it. You got it, buddy. Nice work. There you go. That's what I like to see. Now that is what I call intelligent learning. Good job, buddy. For show, and Vince, for show. Yeah. I do that all the time, Khaled. It's part of weapon testing. Not only do you have to be underleveled, but you generally want to run solo for the most efficient. Oh, it's in the trial store, is it? Huh. Didn't know that. I'll go have a look. Maybe I have to buy it from the trial store. I'll go take a look after this. But yeah, in general, when you want to test things, like, and you're doing the efficient leveling method, once you hit about level 13, 14, you should be doing your leveling solely in the escalations. And in doing so, of course, you also be able to test your skills. Now, taking that silly whatever buff was actually pretty bad. But, oh well. C'est la vie. Could have been a lot worse. Haven't eaten, so you're in full bitch mode? Damn. How long have I been playing Dauntless for? About a year and 10 months. I'll go have a look, Havoc, right after this. It could be that you need to be a champion to have it. Which could make sense. It could make sense. Oh. Well, I'll go and check. But if it's grouped with a black die, I mean, may not necessarily be a gilded reward. It could actually just be like you might have to be a top 100 champion or things like that, because the midnight die was for anyone with gilded marks. But yeah, they deleted the black die. What? That sounds very impossible. That thing was like the foundational basis for gilded marks. It was the only reason people even did Dauntless Trials in the first place. A lot of people back then. Well, Khaled, have you started with the Asian robot build yet? What weapon do you use? We'll find you the easy Asian robot build. If you want to run the 10 to 50 escalation, you shouldn't be doing that if you just did your first reforge and if it's your second day in Dauntless. What you need to do is you want to stay in the hunting grounds until you've finished your first Asian robot easy build. Once you finish that, you can... Oh, chain blades. Okay, I'll get you the build after this escalation. But basically, you want to stay in the hunting grounds until you fully finish the build and fully power surge it. Then you can start doing the 10 to 50s. And farm your endgame stuff. You don't ever want to go in to the escalations without, especially if it's your second day, without having completed your first Asian robot build, because that is the best way to get started. If you don't have an Asian robot build, you're going to suffer a lot. Let me go get you the easy chain blade build. Where is it? Da 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 da. Here, try out this. Are the Lady Luck cores a scam? Well, yes. I mean, why would you ever get them? What do you need them for? Do they have a purpose for you? And Khaled, that is the build that you'll be needing if you want to do your thing. Alright, so build that build and you will have a good time. Don't build it and you will have a bad time. No problem, Khaled. Happy to help other Slayers. That's why I'm still here in this dying game. The new pass is about to make a quit. Listen, and Vince, the new pass already made several of my fans quit, so whatever. That's why people don't spend on Dauntless anymore. They just spend on my channel if they want to see Dauntless content, but that's about it. Most people don't bother spending on Dauntless, because why would you spend on a game that can't even, you know, get their patch notes right? They say they fixed the tree VFX. I don't see no fixed VFX. I still see my Venom symbiote trees, like, hello? Bugs are still in the game, hello? Actually fix things. I don't know. I never check my level in the hunt pass, because I really don't care. While my build is only shown when I finish it and display it on YouTube. I never show it on stream because losers like to steal my build, and I do not permit that. The only time I would ever show my build on stream is if a very high tier channel member, like an OnlyFan, asked. Otherwise, no. My builds are secrets until they are released, so you'll have to wait patiently. And this is because I also won't release anything without fully testing it first. Otherwise, why? Would you want me to release something that's useless? I don't think so. No, Havoc, there isn't. It's all RNG. If there was such a system, I would already have implemented it and I would already have probably done some guidance on it. So, considering that I haven't done any guidance on it, such a system does not exist. I mean, you are talking to the man that does every bit of content first, that literally wrote the deep magic. I wasn't just there when the deep magic was written, I wrote the deep magic. So, yes, if you don't see it on my channel, it doesn't exist. Doomslayer, good to see you. Rift Slayer, good to see you. What's good? Just working on stuff, as per normal. That's what the membership's called, and Vince, and I got no shame about it. I called it that because it was funny. And because I think it's amusing. So, yes. If you're an OnlyFans member, then yes. I mean, after all, OnlyFans members are spending 150 Singapore dollars per month, so that's pretty good. Just bad RNG, buddy. Believe me. What made me start playing Dauntless? My wife. Because it was crossplay. Of course I don't have an OnlyFans. Listen, who the fuck is gonna pay to see my 3-inch penis? Let me ask you that question. Who in the hell is going to pay to see my 3-inch penis? The answer is no one, okay? I'm glad we've established that. Of course I don't have an OnlyFans. Why the fuck would I have an OnlyFans? Who the fuck would pay to see my 3-inch penis? Seriously, seriously. Is this even a question that you would ask a person, Jenny? Like, is this a logical question that you would ask anybody? What the hell? What, do I look like I sell feet pics or something? This is why it's important to think before you speak. Before you ask something, think. Be logical. Okay, because sometimes things sound okay in your head, but then you open your mouth and you actually let them out of your mouth and they sound absolutely fucking ridiculous. Like the hell. Bro. There's probably a Facebook page for that. I mean, maybe. Who's to know? You know, maybe somebody would really like to see that, you know, or whatever. PP joke funny. Well, shank you, Booga. Shank you very much. Do you want me to shank you again right now? I'll shank you if I can. No, I'm not going to send him to Jesus. He's okay. Hey, what the fuck? Dude was right. Dude was right. Hey. They took out the midnight die. Hey. Where's the midnight die? None at all. Or maybe because I already bought it, I can't see it, but the hell. I'll rap for you in a second, Booga. Do you want a freestyle or you want one of my songs, yeah? You tell me and I'll do it. But hey, what the hell? Where's my midnight die? But yeah, I don't know about no white die, so I'll have to wait until like it appears somewhere or there's some methodology. Like I said, if any of you figure it out, you let me know, because I don't know. It's like Walmart midnight die. Yeah, somebody who doesn't have it should check. But I mean, everybody here is mostly experienced. But yeah, I don't see no midnight die. Maybe it's because I already have it. But it wouldn't surprise me if they remove shit, you know. They're always removing shit that's cool. And never telling us about it in the patch notes. I will. I mean, I don't need to edit my build now, but I will. Something from my second album? Okay. Cool. Alright, thank you, Havoc. Thank you for checking for us. In the meantime, from my second album, I think I know what I should bust out. Yo. Let's bring out something from album number 2. In fact, you know what? I should bring out this one. This is from album 2, ladies and gents. It's one of my fastest raps. It's called Goodbye and Fuck You. I know you would, Kaz.
Love you.
I'd pay for your OnlyFans, Kaz. We should start OnlyFans with the two of us as our only subscribers. Because there's a lot of people with secrets out there. Y'all ready?
Mamura got the beats. Flip it.
Can't believe I live this life, still making this mistake. It's the kind of shit that I flip on folks or trying to shape. They go and choke like animals in the cage. They fiend for that reality, disgust me with the shade as they show their animality. Why can't you be real? What did I do to offend? Is there some reason you're ratting? Cause I thought that we were fam. Hey, fuck your sneak with the shit you pull. Better step off now or be uncool when I pop your head like pop your life. Better kneel to the throne or get the knife. Hey, got them killers in my own crew, got their guns trained on you. If you sneak, you better sit tight, or we'll make you fucking get. Can't believe I'm back in this place, do this shit all over again. Fuck those bitches that fiend for the fame, tongue their shit with a mental game. Hey, you better be stepping off now, before I hit that chop with the plow. Take your face right off like how. Y'all better fuck to the off and bow, cause I'm sick of the sick mind games. Thinking I'm dumb but I'm still in pain. Tore me up on my inside, feel like a ghost whenever I ride. Like the holy sun I died, dropping you off to revive. But I think that'll be alright, just pop them pills and vibe at night. Hey, got them killers in my own crew, got their guns trained on you. If you sneak, you better sit tight, or we'll make you fucking get right. Got them killers in my own crew, got their guns trained on you. If you sneak, you better sit tight, or we'll make you fucking get right. Gonna 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 make you fucking get right. Hey, where's the music? Song's not over. There we go, there we go. Hit him again, hit him again. Alright. Y'all ready? Verse 3 coming up. Back on this beat with another clean verse. I sold my soul for this gift and a curse, and stay up late with the thoughts in my head. No time for the thoughts who thirst for the bed. See shade only comes to the ones inside, so I clap back with the shit that I write. Diss them all and I make it known. You kiss my feet when you kiss the throne. See, I know you fiend for the top, thinking I'm your one-stop shop. Thinking you build your base off me, that's not how it works, hee hee. See, I put in that work times 3. Y'all just wanna act easy. You always think it's so easy. You just a bitch with a bad LZ, ho. Got them killers in my own crew, got their guns trained on you. If you sneak, you better sit tight, or we'll make you fucking get right. Got them killers in my own crew, got their guns trained on you. If you sneak, you better sit tight, or we'll make you fucking get right. Gonna 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 make you fucking get right. Thank you, Booga, for that. And definitely, Kaz, that is the energy, you know, that I appreciate in her. No problem, no problem. Havoc. Niece says that Midnight is still there for him, so I think it probably is still there. And Mr. B, I do remember you from comments, man. I remember your profile picture at least. I'm glad you enjoyed the Malkiran Axe build. I hope you have fun with it. Yeah, the black dye is still on your little bro's account. Okay, so once you buy it, it disappears from the shop. That's fine. That's fine. So it didn't remove the midnight dye. It's still there. It's just that once you buy it, you can't see it anymore. So yeah, it's all good. Thank you, Booga, for the super chat. I appreciate your punk ass. You know, you are cool. All right, we're gonna carry on slaying things. You know, trust me, I love my Kaz's energy. She has very good energy. Alright, time to roll. Time to roll. But yeah, if any of you discover how to get the white dye, let me know. I know, right? Peasant ass has officially been promoted to punk ass. I like that. It's too bad you sleep early. Could have joined me for some space punks. I'm thinking of that after this. Unless Kaz has enough energy to play Tiny Tina's once my Dauntless stream is done. Doing good, Juan. Doing good, Juan. How about you? Are you doing well? What's my opinion on the rumors, like the Frost ones, like the Frost, Water, and Helm or Torso? I don't really do them. I just accumulate rumors and I just leave them there. If I do some rumors here and there, I might, you know, and I might do 1 or 2, but most of the time I don't do rumors. Okay, honey, you take your time. Do 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 do. Haha. Oh, poor Hamza. Yes. The bugs got on everyone's nerves, my brother. I'm pretty sure everyone said, you know what? This is actually bullshit. Like, why do I have to spend my time on a game that lies to its audience? Why? That's okay, Hamza. They're space punks now. And I hope you will support my content regardless, because I'll have space punks content. I'll have lots of different content here. So don't worry. Dauntless is just one part of it. But yes, this is why I never like spending on Dauntless. It's all wasted money. I used to have some small faith in Dauntless, but most of the times, yes. It's why I now recommend, ladies and gents, if you want to support something, then I'll tell you right now, support the one and only person who makes this game interesting. Right here. If you support me, I guarantee you entertainment. And also, I won't really treat you like a punk ass. Aquelex, you do realize that it's due to racism, right? I'm sure you were here when I explained the racism situation. Because I distinctly remember you being here when I explained it. So of course I wouldn't be partnered. That, and you do know that the most dangerous thing to a corporation with secrets is someone who tells the truth. I think they realized very early on that I wasn't going to be a meta slave, nor would I be somebody that plays kumbaya with everybody else. My ping is perfect all the time. I never have ping issues, but then again I play alone. I don't play nice with others. I say what I feel and I do what I say. So, the big problem with having a person like me around is that if you want to work with someone like me, you better make sure your product is damn good, because if it's bad, I'm going to tell you it's bad. And a lot of corporations do not like that, because working with someone like me is the way to get your business to do very well. Why? Because you'd get honest feedback and you'd get a community manager. Effectively, with somebody like me, right, you're not just getting a streamer. You're getting somebody that can act as your community manager, because I'll be the go-to person for people to ask questions. I will talk to them. I will relate to them, things like that. But I have to be paid for that. I have to be compensated. And more importantly, I have to be allowed to be independent. Because if shit's bad, I'm going to say shit's bad. I serve the people, not the corporation. And they don't like that. What they want, and what they seem to want, is people who will say, yes, everything's good. Everything is awesome. You know, I'm getting paid, so yes, everything is good. Great. You know, life is good. Life is good. We're trying, they're trying their best, you know. Yeah, give them time, you know, like, we should get so hyped. I still remember this one particular fucking loser. Alright? I'm not going to name him, because we all know he's a fucking loser. But he's got, let's just say, he's got more subscribers and viewers than me. His videos get tremendous amounts of views, but he's not a full-time streamer. Oh, he has to work very hard. Despite the fact that he's got so many viewers who should be able to support him in his channel. Quite honestly, 10 times more than me. But he posted a video at one point, I still remember. We should get hyped for patch 1.9 something, or rather there's going to be some amazing stuff coming. And then 1.93 dropped, and we had like, what, 30 minutes of content? That's how long it took us to beat the Lightborn Koshai and make the Artificier Army. So I made the build for it that very night, and then that was it for our content. And then the very next time the news update came out, they said Radiant Escalation was like delayed till late May. So this person had like hyped everybody up for the Radiant Escalation and whatnot, and then like there was nothing. So are you sure you want to trust people like that? I tell you, it would completely destroy your reputation as a creator. It would destroy your reputation as an honest individual, and it's my honesty, which is why people donate to me. Some people can't stand that about me. I don't really give a fuck. Why would I give a fuck what they think? I'm here to do my thing. And I'm here to be real with my audience. I'm always real 24/7. If something's bad, I'll say it's bad. If I like something, I'll say I like something. This one guy, right, I still remember, he's a fucking moron. He called me a sellout because during the Easter event, I said, oh my god, I'm so excited for the Puffle Hopper Lantern. I love I love the Puffle Hopper Lantern. The rest of the update was shit, but I like the Puffle Hopper Lantern, so why am I not allowed to say it? If I like something, I like it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. It doesn't mean I have to be angsty and emotionally traumatized 24/7. What? Just because the game is bullshit, I have to like rag on it 24/7? No, if they do something good, I'll say it's good. If they do something horrible, I'll say it's horrible. And guess what? The Puffle Hopper Lantern was adorable. Anyone who thinks otherwise is a fucking moron. Or has different taste. But mostly a fucking moron. Of course I'm smart, Aquelix. You think I'd be doing this full time if I wasn't? But no, the important thing is not to be smart. The important thing is to be realistic. Intelligence is just one factor. You can be intelligent and still be a fucking moron. Sorry. You can be intelligent and still be a fucking moron. Look at me. I mess up my words all the time. But no, being real is very much more important, because if you're not real, your audience will know. People around you will know. And nobody's going to stick with you, because why would they? You would literally lie to them at the earliest opportunity just because somebody paid your ass. I'll tell you, the people who support companies or support games in this way by lying to the audience or trying to drum up fake hype, you know what they are? They're whores. They're prostitutes. They're hookers. Because they're selling themselves for money. I'm a tradesman. That's why I charge for everything. There are some things you can receive for free, consultations, things like that, but you want custom equipment, you want custom weaponry, then that's going to cost you. I can make you anything in your wildest dreams, but it's going to cost you. I'm a blacksmith by trade. What's 9 plus 10? I don't know, bro. Too dumb for math. Yeah, I think Doomslayer's answer is correct, man. It's totally right. Of course it's 19. If anyone cannot do 9 plus 10, please don't play Dauntless in a game where you actually have to think about mathematics. Oh, yeah, Lord, you people. Sure. You know what? You can believe it's 21. I will not. It's not my duty to educate you. That is for the public school system. I leave it up to them. Beware, beware, the daughter of the sea. Beware, I heard him cry. His voice carried across the ocean deep as he sang beneath the tide. Those blood-soaked shores of Kalimdor, sailors fought and died. Oh yeah, totally Iron Bangle. I have all of them, dude. Jenny, when the heroic escalations first came out, I was the one who released the solo escalation guides, which everybody copied later and tried to pretend that they'd created. I was the original creator of those. I was the original one that used to run people through heroic escalations for about $50 per run. So yeah. Hey, welcome back, honey. I have all the crowns, my friend. I've beaten every heroic escalation. And now I don't need to beat them anymore. Because why bother? How do you get an escalation crown? You have to do the heroic escalation, Lawrence. Look at your Slayer's path. You can look at it costs you 5 heroic merits to get 1 crown. You can get 1 heroic merit per week, so you have to do your heroic escalations, which is why people used to pay me $50 to run them through. It was good money. It was good money back when those things were cool. That can damage vertical behemoths. No, repeaters can damage vertical behemoths. You can shoot vertical behemoths. You can throw an axe at a vertical behemoth. Juan got his message deleted. Why'd you delete that message? But yeah, all escalations are easy for farming. You can just farm anyone. Doesn't really matter. What matters most is that you have an Asian robot build. If you have an appropriate Asian robot build, you will always be okay. If you don't have your Asian robot build, then you will always have a rough time. So all escalations will always be easy, as long as you've got the right build. And that's where people go wrong, my friend. That's where people go wrong. But Pike does no stagger damage, so why would you throw the axe at its head? I mean, you just throw... Oh, well, technically you can throw it at its head. It just has to be on the ground. Yeah, King Buddy, we know about these issues. I was the one that discovered them, my friend. Every single time something is changed or released, I test it first. So I already mentioned this issue in several streams, King Buddy. Anything you can think of, I've already thought of before. Sorry. Like I said, do not ever try to cite the deep magic to me. I was the one that wrote it. I wrote the deep magic myself. That's why you gotta attend more of my streams, King Buddy. They always contain good information. And usually that's where you first see the bugs. And ask yourself, why do I still play this game? Why do I even want to spend on this game? No, I don't. Remember, people, do not spend on this game. Spend on the Asian robot. If you spend on this game, you are wasting your money, because the money is going into the pockets of other people, not the game. Your Pike build right now consists of only adrenaline cells. Congratulations. But the fact that you are not using an Asian robot build is heresy. And if you dare mention that again, you will be banned for life. Okay? Here we only mention Asian robot builds. Here we say only Asian robot builds are the greatest. Don't you understand that we are the Robot Communist Party? We can only state that robot builds are good. Anything else is heresy and objection and hearsay and other shit like that. Okay? Do you want to be Amber Heard? You don't want to be Amber Heard, right? Lol, boog. No. You dare to say you got the idea? No. Remember, we are the Robot Communist Party. Oh, whoa, Lawrence, no. Don't ever discuss anybody else. We don't mention other streamers here. It causes drama. What I would tell you, Lawrence, is that think for yourself. You can compare my builds to their builds and see whether or not which one you prefer. I can tell you that the vast majority of Slayers prefer my builds because they make sense. They don't require you to spam potions and tonics, and they are designed for Slayers who just want to have fun with the game and feel like a god at the same time. So do not ask me about any other content creators. They've caused me enough drama. But I will say this, Lawrence. Think of it this way. A person with, say, 7 or 8 times my viewership should certainly be making 7 or 8 times my income. A little strange that they don't stream as much as I do, nor do they put out as much content as I do. Seems very weird to me. So these are the questions that you must ask yourself, because how come somebody who is so well known is not recognized by a vast majority of the real Dauntless community? You see? Surely somebody who doesn't buy views and subs would be raking it in. I mean, I'm quite open. Although I don't reveal my actual income, I live off about $1,000 something per month. All right, it's not much over 1,000, and I don't mind being honest with this, because yes, I am a poor boy. I am broke. Fine. Yes, I'm not very successful. That's okay. My channel is still only 11 months old. I will become successful slowly over time. So I'm not very successful now. But I usually only get about 1,000, 2,000 views on my videos within the first 1 or 2 days. Sometimes not even that. Sometimes less than 1,000 views per video, yet I am full-time. Yes, streaming is my full-time job, Jenny. Why do you think I put so many hours into it? I'm always making videos, I'm literally always streaming. I couldn't be going live this many hours per day if I had another job. That would be impossible. So, considering that I am already full-time, and getting about 1,000 with these kinds of numbers, does it not make sense, Lawrence, that somebody with 7, 8 times my numbers would be making 7, 8 times my income? Makes sense, right? Because their fan base is 7 or 8 times bigger. So even if okay, maybe even if all their fans were like children who couldn't donate, fine. They should still be making 3, 4 times my income. That would make sense to me. Yet it seems to me that they are not doing this, and certainly because 3 or 4 times 1,000, how much is that? 4,000 a month. That's the same as a salaried and highly experienced professional job. Imagine making $7,000 a month with 7 times my income, 7 times my viewership, 7 times my income. Surely they could be full-time and do giveaways for their community. How come they don't? How come these individuals do not stream as often as I do? Because if they're so popular, surely they should be streaming. If I was that popular, I would put in 4 or 5 hours into Dauntless. Why? Because I'd be making a lot of money off it. Makes sense, yes? So before you even ask whether a build is valid, ask whether a person is valid or not. Me, I don't like to deal with anybody that isn't real. And that is why I am the only real streamer out here. And again, that is why most people, after I hit them with this logic, they realize, oh shit, so that's why a lot of people buy subs and views, because it's so easy to do so. I mean, why do you think they need to work day jobs? To pay for their YouTube addiction. It's fun, Lady Neo. I did enjoy it, but it's definitely not something I can do constantly. Like, I am so out of stamina right now. That's okay, nothing wrong with working at a gas station, Jenny. Work is work. I'm proud of you for working. Okay, work is important. We all have our jobs. We all have our work. By the way, just so you know, I used to be a tax accountant. Well, a tax and audit accountant before I did this full time. But the stress of that job was killing me. I was 60 kilograms when I first started work, and I was 78 kilograms when I left work. I put on 18 kilos in the 4 years I was with that firm. Not because they were a bad firm or anything. Well, I mean, there were some things about them that was bad, but it wasn't like a horrible place. I wasn't like completely, you know, like, I wasn't as badly mistreated as I would have been in some other firms. But to be fair, the job was killing me. So I went from a very decent salary to living very broke. You know, in fact, Jenny, you probably earn more from me. You probably earn more than me. You know? But that's okay. That's fine. I accept what I do. And I'm very lucky to live in an Asian country and still have some support from my parents. Not in terms of money, but rather, at least I live at home, so I only pay like a fraction of the rent that I would pay outside, which allows me to spend on groceries and things like that to also take care of my parents. Because otherwise, I would not be able to sustain my family on this very small income. But that's why also, like, I rely on the community of fun games for me and things like that. And I'm just very lucky and blessed that I have a lot of people that do this for me. I grew up in Australia. I don't live in Australia. I live in Singapore now. I am moving back for other reasons. I have some family business to take care of, not my own. So it's a bit of an opportunity for me, but thankfully my hours will remain the same, more or less, when I go back to Australia, so you don't have to worry. It'll only be for 2 years, thankfully. So yes, after the 2 years, you'll see me back in sunny island Singapore again. And lol, Mr. Cream Puff. I think only you can drive your truck. And yes, my Kazi has a normal job. Because these days and age, you need 2 incomes. You need 2 incomes to do your shit. Or else you will have les problemas. Thanks, Havoc. Like I said, I'm not worried. I'm just going to keep pushing until I get to where I need to go. This is my chance, so I'm going to take it. You only get one opportunity, right? Yep, go get your food. And I hope you enjoy your food, Lady Neo. Who dares join me?
Hi.
Hi, honey. How you feeling?
Very, very, very drained.
I'm surprised you haven't fallen asleep yet.
I can't. It just doesn't seem to matter what I try to do. It's just not working. So I'm here to talk to you for a little while.
Okay. Feel free to.
But like, my body feels so tired.
Yeah, authentic. And I can understand, my dear. I can understand.
I thought, you know, oh, I'll go walk to the supermarket. That'll tire me out. I mean, it made my body tired. My brain is still wide awake.
Yep.
Anyway, it is what it is. There's not much I can do. Just need to let it run its course.
How's the pain though? Better?
Well, I got some nice strong painkillers while I was out, so yes.
Yes, because you sound a lot better than yesterday.
Yesterday?
Do you want a tiny Tina's later? Just asking.
Probably not, sweetheart. I'm not
Okay.
even gonna lie. I don't think I will
Yep. I'll stick with
have
space.
the energy for the control pad for that long.
No problem. King Buddy
Yeah, no,
asks.
yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah? Oh, no, you go.
King Buddy asks, was starting streaming something you've always wanted to do, or was it something you picked up because you liked gaming? Kaz, answer for me.
Streaming is his life, bro.
Yep.
He was born... When his mom gave birth, let's put it this way, she gave birth to a robot, a screen, a computer, a headset, a keyboard and mouse. And a gaming chair and a desk. That's what she gave birth. That's why she only ever had one child, because it was just too much.
Yes, streaming is a huge passion. Performing arts, streaming, entertaining people has been a huge passion for me, but I don't think I'd be able to break into the acting field in Asia because I mostly I speak only English, and here in Singapore, like, I'd only be able to get roles if I spoke another language or if I use the local slang, and I don't live in America, so there's no Hollywood opportunities there. So I chose to do streaming because I get to be on screen. I love interacting with people.
You'll always be famous in Evie's eyes.
Yes.
But my niece is convinced he's a member of BTS, and I keep telling her he's not, but she won't have any of it. Don't know what member he is. He's obviously the 8th member.
Some random 8th member of BTS, yes.
But she's convinced. She's like, he's in BTS. I'm like, stop telling people he's in BTS.
Oh lord. I'm glad you like my wounding build, Dan Vince. Jumping around in Ramsgate is more fun than fighting Thunderdeep Drusk. Anything is more fun than playing Dauntless. I'm literally just here to answer your questions, guys.
I like the way you have your cape painted, though it reminds me of the champion colours from Paladins.
Yes.
Also, 11 days, sweetheart.
Yeah, I know. Don't think I'll finish
And
it.
I was just about to say, look, don't finish it if you don't want to. It's perfectly fine.
Yeah, I've just got too much to work on right now. But I'll be so angry if I don't, because there's good skins in there. Pissed off.
I don't even really care about the Sky ones, the Khan one. I don't even play Khan that often, but the Khan ones were the ones that I
think
wanted.
tomorrow, because it's Sunday, I'll try and bang out like 3 levels or something. If I can.
Definitely Mr. Cream Puff. And one of my good friends is an actor also. And he only got recognised kind of in more recent years because he became a drag queen.
Lol. For me personally, I realized that I'm a very individualistic person. I like to do things on my own terms. I like to do things my way.
Jenny.
So, and that's why I decided, you know what, I'm going to do this on my own terms as a streamer. And you know, Rutherford, you're absolutely right. Raising a family on a single income is bloody impossible. So, and Lewis, my friend, sorry, I forgot to address you earlier. I remember he was also on a single income at the time, so believe me, I understand his struggles. I've got 2 aged parents that I live with and look after, sort of. Although technically they kind of look after me a bit more as well. Still, I'm still mama's boy to this day. But my mum's waiting to pawn me off to my wife. That's okay. Kaz is ready to take the job.
Yep.
Good night, Boog. And goodbye and good night, Jenny. But anyway, for me personally, I recognize how difficult it is to live off single income. So right now, trying to get the stream successful where I can, and then eventually, you know, I have to build it up fast, which is why I grind so hard. I'm always working hard on something because, like I said, when I first got into this industry, I realized that I think the difficulty for streaming is how fake everybody else is. Take Twitch, for example. If these Twitch partners are so successful, why are they still working day jobs? You know, with their 75 viewers, how many viewers do I have on Dauntless? 20. So they have effectively, using the same calculations, they've got 3.5 times my viewership, which would essentially entitle them, you know, assuming they had the same work ethic that I did, to 3.5 times my income, which is pretty damn good salary. I don't think a lot of people even make 3,500 a month in some countries, you know. So that's a pretty sorry honey.
I said I don't.
Yeah. So that's a pretty damn good salary, assuming that you're a Twitch partner. So why aren't these people full time all the time? You know, it's because I'll tell you why. A lot of the viewership numbers are fake. It's very easy to get the partnership numbers. All you got to do is go to the biggest streamers, pay them lots, have them raid you all the time, and bada bing, bada boom, you'll have your partnership in no time at all. Either that, or you have to be some kind of minority or protected class, and you'll get your partnership a lot easier as well.
Maybe I should do it now as an amputee.
Yep, totally, 110%. But no,
just wiggle my non-existent big toe at the TV or at the camera every now and again.
Oh yes, we'll have the Kaz feet stream. You know, sure, a lot of people pay for that. But anyway, like basically speaking, that is the disgusting side of Twitch, and the other side of YouTube is that on YouTube similar things happen, but it's more individualistic. On YouTube, the individual creator buys views and subs. It's very easy to do, and in fact, more than a few people have tried to sabotage this channel by purchasing views and subs. We have a bit of a conspiracy theory going around, but I don't want to get sued, so I won't reveal it until the company in question dies. But suffice to say, there are a lot of porn bots, but have you noticed that they only come to certain streams or certain locations when I post certain videos? It's weird. But all I can say on all of that is that at the end of the day, there's a lot of shady ways to get ahead. And there's a lot of shady ways to make somebody else seem like they're getting ahead. But thankfully, because I've always been absolutely real with my audience, because I've always been a very real content creator, a very real person, I look at, I think the people who are around me also recognize that fact, and they're more willing to support me because they realize that I'm sort of individual that, you know, will always be truthful and honest with them. I will always bring them facts, and you know, I certainly won't lie to them for money. There are a lot of things I would do for money because, well, if I can earn, why not? But I certainly won't lie or do something untrue. That's just not me. And again, you know, a lot of people ask me, why aren't you partnered? I think it took me a long time to understand, but sometimes corporations just fear that sort of person because they can't control. They can't control what they'll say, and
I've said that to you all along.
Yeah, I think that what they want is people whom they can control.
They want yes men.
Yes.
Yeah, they want yes men, and you are too honest to become a partner for them.
Yeah, because I would never, like, if something was bad, I would be the first one to say shit's bad. So why would I be a partner? You know, like, if a corporation's going to control my message and things like that, then I'd rather serve the people. Because as a streamer, your main income comes not from the corporation, but from the people. Unless you are exclusively paid a salary by the corporation to stream a game and do a certain number of hours, then okay, fine. Then you're effectively a salaryman that's paid to play, and that's fine. That's also fine, you know. But if your viewers realize that, they're not going to like you very much.
And not only that, what happens if the game
Dies off.
Not even dies off, or if they decide they're going to shake up their creators, and then all of a sudden you're out and you've no audience left. You know, it's just not worth it.
All of a sudden you're out of a job, or even worst case scenario, what if players finally wake up because a real streamer told them that their money is going towards these shady people instead of actually toward content in the game, which is why you don't have a lot of content. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? I'm not saying anything. I'm saying you can think for yourself. You know, if money is going to paying people instead of paying for content.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious where their money is going.
Yeah.
Because if their money was going into the game, people wouldn't be crying for content.
Yep. People would have content.
Mm-hmm.
And that also is why, if your money is in content all the time, people are more than willing to play the game. You don't even need anyone to advertise it, you know? Always will, Ruthford. Always will. You know it. I'm always on my grind. Oh, my allergies are always permanently around, dude. It's just a matter of how bad they are. Like, today they're not too bad. I still took my medication, but obviously I'm not, like, super zoned out. I'm more zoned out because I'm tired from my all-day stream, but certainly not from medication, so I'm okay on that.
Hi, Alfonsi.
Dishing Valkyria. Hello, Eric Jones. Hope I feel better about what?
Hi, Eric, because you were just talking about your allergies, so I'd say he's probably saying he hopes you feel better soon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm fine right now. Totally fine. If I was not fine, you guys would hear about it because I'd be whining. But I'm pretty fine. Yes. Die, Malkypunk. Putting your head where I can hit it.
Me too, Eric Jones, me too. They are the bane of my life.
Mm-hmm. Pretty sure the bane of everybody's life.
Mm. I had peanuts yesterday and I didn't cough for one.
You're the top of the heap now, Skipper. The harder
You dare to have peanuts. You
Bro, I was so
filthy-
emotional yesterday, I just wanted food. I was so emotional.
Filthy nerd.
Yeah.
What's my favorite behemoth to fight? None of them. They're all boring
Embermane,
to me.
always. Embermane or the beaver, what's he called? What's it
Beaver
called
and the
again?
Gnasher.
Gnasher, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Embermane or Gnasher. Or actually,
No problem, Havoc. You go ahead and touch your indoor grass.
yeah. What the fuck is it called? My brain is not
Stalker.
working today. Yes, thank you.
Kaz.
Don't touch me, bro.
And one more for you.
I'm an emotional wreck, dude. Don't.
I know. You're an emotional wreck. Still gonna get douched. Hey, Jace. What's up?
Have a good day, Havoc. Oh, nice, Lady Neo. Hey, Jace.
Oh, I can only upgrade once. Oh, that's a rip. Rip
Come back.
do. Yeah. How y'all doing? You're testing out Mom's monitor? Why
How
are
do
you
you
testing out
upgrade your
Mom's
bounty?
spaghetti? This is a system that was introduced a
How do you
while
have
back.
so many bounty tokens?
Never spend them.
But mine get taken off me at the end of each pass.
No, they stopped doing that.
No, mine still get taken off me at the end of each pass.
Sounds like a bug, but yeah, no, that has stopped for a long time. For me, they just now carry on forever. So, sounds bugged.
Aw, thanks, Havoc. Oh, Lady Neo, I hook my work laptop up to my Xbox all the time.
Gnasher is
If I want to watch
satisfying to kill.
something, if I want to watch something and play the game at the same time, I'll hook the Xbox up to the monitor and just put YouTube on the, because my TV is a smart TV, just stick YouTube on the TV.
Fair enough. But yes, enjoy killing the Gnashers, Tomoko. If you want to end their bloodline, eh?
No, Tomoko, they're great, they are. I love a Gnasher. I wish I could have a pet Gnasher in this game.
Yes, they said they were working on pets, never came either. I wonder if that's what the developers tell their wives, or rather, that's what the developers' wives tell them. Oh, you never came either, huh? Okay.
Lady Neo, is it a HDMI cable you're using, or is it the old, I can't remember what they're called, the old blue
VGA?
cable? Yeah, thank you.
Oi, Kaz, how come you didn't combo that joke with me?
What joke? Sorry, sweetheart. What did you say?
You can tell she's really not paying attention today. Her
Give it to
brain
me
is
again.
like...
I want it.
Your brain is totally
Dude, I
fried.
couldn't remember the word Rift Stalker. Come on. What was
Beat
the
her up,
joke?
ladies
Tell
and
me. I want to
gents.
hear.
Beat her up. No,
The
all I
sorry,
said was that...
Let me just interrupt. The HDMI cable you're using could either be too old or too new.
Mm-hmm.
If it's an old HDMI, get a newer one. No, tell me.
Imagine helping people with tech. Oof. Gross.
I only know from the old Xbox.
I know, right? Imagine being helpful. So gross.
I know. Because the HDMI cable I had for that one was too old for my monitor, so I had to buy a new one.
No, it does happen. She's actually right, Lady Neo. Kaz is definitely correct.
I would still try a different one, Lady Neo, because I find the Switch ones aren't the greatest. Especially if you're using it on other pieces of tech, they're just not great.
No offense, the Switch is just not great. I really don't.
Yeah, I gave my Switch away. It just wasn't what I wanted. Anyway, stop. Tell me the joke.
Maybe I will. Basically, I said. Now I have to remember the context as well.
Nasher.
Yes. You said you wanted a pet Nasher. And I said yes. They said pets were coming in Dauntless, never came. And I said clearly that's what the developers, or rather the wives of the developers tell them. Oh, never came either. Look at you. Look at you. You had to make me rehash a joke, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm sorry, but it was a good one. It was worth it.
Ugh.
Yeah, definitely test it, Lady Neo, because I guarantee it's probably just the cable. Or if you can get HDMI to VGA, I bet that would work too, if she has the VGA connection at the back. Right, Rutherford, I'd love a mini Nasher.
That would actually require them to create fun content, which is not
I know.
existent.
Mini Nasher or a mini Aether charge rage filled hangar.
You know, everybody likes to talk about this. We always talk about it on stream, but none of it will ever happen.
No, it won't.
And indeed,
It won't,
like,
but I'd still bring it.
and I think about it. I think about it all the time. I feel sorry for people because this is what the real fan base wants, but instead, they're spending on so-called creators or people that they say, oh, they make content. Only one making content out here is me. So many people ask me, do you have a code? And I say, why would you want to spend on this game? Now I straight up tell people don't bother spending. Just spend on my channel instead. You really want content?
Yeah,
spend
Smoko.
here. Because not only will I create the very best builds for you, you want something custom? I've got it for you. You want entertainment? I've got it for you. Why spend on a game that won't do anything for you?
Yeah, Pangar always makes me feel like if I wasn't beating the shit out of it, it would be the only one of the behemoths that would actually cuddle up to you.
You guys and your love for pets. How filled with hope you are. I remember when I had hope.
Oh, stop it, you.
That was 6 months ago. No, I will not. This thing is in the fucking toilet, I swear.
They were supposed to, Tomoko. That was a big thing about 8 or 9 months ago that they did in their roadmap. They said they were bringing in pets, they were bringing in island fishing. They were supposed to do it so that you could customize your lantern trail, and none of that came in.
Yep, none. So, where's all the salaries that they're paying the developers? Where's all the salary that they're paying their back-end staff if they even have any? What about their office rental space? I'd say even their computer costs and whatnot are all wasted expenses at this point because we've received nothing. Let's take a look at the last patch. What did it contain? One nerf to the Molten Edict. Yes, let's just randomly nerf this Molten Edict. Content. And remember, the patch said, we have fixed the trees.
Nope.
Yes. The trees look very fixed. They look like they were neutered. Maybe radiant escalation isn't real. I bet, you know, like at this point I'm willing to bet, right, that Come the so-called late May
Were
time
we
frame.
supposed to get that this month?
Yeah, late May.
Wow. Oh, May.
Yeah, late May. I bet the time comes late May, they're gonna say, sorry guys, we still have to work out some issues because we want it to be perfect for you. They like to use that language. We want it to be perfect for you.
They want it to be perfect, yet they can't make anything else in the game perfect.
I know, right? But they always say that. You do notice, it must be the same person writing the patch notes every time. And by the way,
I'd
that
say
guy
so.
must be some like, no offense if anyone's a liberal arts degree, but he must have done like liberal arts or something like that. And done like a really, really shitty major, like, I don't know, verifying the world isn't flat major or something like that, because his writing is the same every single time. We want it to be great. We want our community. We're listening to the community. No, you aren't. If you were listening to the community, you would have literally like listened to everybody that was on my stream freaking 6 months ago. We had great suggestions. We used to talk about them all the time. Nowadays I say no. You want it, you can pay.
I know, Tomoko. I know they come like even like 9 months ago. They were genuinely. It feels to me like the staff changed. Somebody there who had good ideas was either kicked or left, and we've been left with the absolute morons.
I'd say he left because only morons would stay at a firm. Because they know they can't go anywhere else, can't get a job anywhere else. The talented people always leave because better salary prospects, better pay, you know, a better team.
That's why I left my last job.
Yep.
It wasn't the salary. It was this place is just a much better place to work, better team, nicer people, easier life. No, even for what I do, like no stress. Or very little stress. There are days that are stressful, don't get me wrong, but it's not like I dread going to work in the mornings. I don't. The last job I had, I absolutely dreaded it. And they have great work-life balance.
Yes. Believe me, Ruther, we had many great suggestions back then. Lots of discussions happened that talked about like how we could implement guild raids, how we could implement faction-based.
Yeah, like what? Like there's no
weapons.
point to a guild right now.
Yeah.
Since the day we started, there's been no point to a guild. No point.
Yep. You can join our guild to have Kazi in your name. That's about
You can't.
Yep, that's about it.
That's the most important reason to join any guild, is to have my name in your name.
Yes.
You know? And if anybody differs, I will literally cut your liver out.
What build am I running? A build that will be released once the testing is completed. Once the testing is completed and the Dark Lord is resurrected. Yes, I will release this build. You're hoping that they're secretly planning a huge drop of content?
You know, I hope that too, Tomoko, but I don't think they are.
I'm just gonna be... Yeah, homie, I'm gonna just be real with you, man. That shit ain't happening. Like, we all want it. We all want it that way. I'm gonna be real with you. That shit ain't happening.
I used to love this game, like genuinely. I used to like it's a hard dig for me to even turn the game on. But if they made a big drop like that, I would swing right back into it.
And to be fair, you know, like, for all their hatred of me, what they must realize is that people do care about me, people do love me, and, you know, they need to work with me, not against me. If they could put their racism aside for a moment, bite the bullet and just say, look, Asian Robot, fine. We'll pay you a salary, manage this thing for us. If they, like I said, if they have to obey everything I'll say to the letter, I can guarantee you. I know it's not going to happen, but I can guarantee you. And I'll say it on stream till I'm blue in the face. I can turn this game around in exactly 4 months. Guaranteed. And people know using the word guaranteed is very, 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 very dangerous because you'd have to genuinely be able to do it. But I could in just 4 months. However, it would be conditional on them listening to every single thing that I say, without exception or condition or compromise. If that was done, it would happen in 4 months. Appreciate you being a fan, man.
We appreciate you, dude.
But yeah, once once I finish testing this, then I will release it, which should be later tonight-ish. I'm guesstimating.
I love seeing messages like that because one of the big things I see in the Dauntless Discord is people, when they bring up your name, they're like, Asian robot builds are shit, they don't work. And I'm like, bro, just read the comments and you'll know they do work.
Of course. And that's why a lot of people get turned off the official Discord, because the more that you hang out with the meta slaves and the people that you realize it's just basically an extension of Reddit. It's just another echo chamber.
Mhm.
And you don't really want that, because if you are going somewhere, let's say you're going to a place to maybe get a fair opinion, and you want an idea, you want to understand something better, and you go to a place like that and you realize that they're not there to help you understand anything better. They're just there to pat themselves and each other on the back because, yes, we're top of the leaderboard, yes, okay, congratulations, you managed to bore yourself playing a game for 2-3 hours at a time to get your top timings. How many of those people that get their top timings are full-time streamers or content creators? How many of them have been successful based on that? They can't be, because as much as they're successful in one video game, they lack the personal skill to ever be a true content creator or somebody that would ever make an income or living from streaming. You know, they're just very good at the video game, and that's why streaming and content creation is an entirely different skill. You know, you're good at it. Just because you're good at math doesn't mean you can teach somebody else math. Teaching itself is a special skill. I'm sure you can understand that example. So that is why a lot of these people who are in those situations, they feel proud of themselves, and rightly so. They have achieved something. I won't take that away from them, but what I will say is that although they have achieved something, they've done something good and great for themselves, they have basically done the following, and I'm going to use an analogy here. They've basically taken 100 steps by themselves and left everybody 100 steps back. If instead,
Right, Lady Neil?
they followed my methodology is different. I want everybody to take 10 steps together. I don't care about myself taking 100 steps forward, because what's the point? I'm going to take 100 steps forward and have nobody there to watch me. I'll have nobody there by my side to stand in a shield wall with me. I'm just going to get shot by the next arrow that comes out of the enemy's castle. Makes sense, yes? So why would I ever put myself in that situation when it is much more efficient to make sure everybody is at the same speed as me? We have a whole army and we have a whole legion, and we're good to go. That is called the strength of numbers, which is why a very elite army defeats a shoddy army with one elite warrior, because no man is an island and no single person takes on a full-fledged force. That is how some of the greatest armies throughout history, even in more ancient times, that is how they literally conquered areas, because they focused on being disciplined and pulling everybody together. They focused more on making sure everybody was skilled, rather than just having one strong commander and then the rest of the soldiers are peasants, or like just not very good. You know, this doesn't work. Yes, Lady Neo, definitely agreed on that. You know, I heard Kaz agreeing with it, and I looked over at chat and I saw that. I think that just many people don't understand the kind of skill it takes to be a streamer, a presenter, somebody who can genuinely entertain and reach, and not just entertain the people, but reach the hearts and minds of the people. That is why it's very different to be a successful streamer. And I have to use the word successful because anyone can be a streamer. I'm still a small streamer, but I'm a successful streamer. And that is very different to just being a streamer. Anyone can be a streamer. How many people have I seen, and you know, me and Kaz always laugh about this, how many people have we seen that, oh yeah, 900 likes on social media, guys, we're doing so well, we're, you know, like, we're getting thousands of subs per day, and then like 9 months later, oh, I've left streaming, you know, there's a lot of drama going on, I just don't want to talk about it, blah, 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 blah. We've seen it happen with so many people who get active and start, because once people realize that, like, so these people use a shady way of getting popular, or maybe they just got lucky, like that one African-American streamer who appeared on a news TV show and then everybody started paying attention to her. Now she's nobody. She literally had so much drama surrounding her because her point of view was defund the police, you know, and she was constantly pushing those kinds of very uncomfortable political points of view. Then now everybody's left aside. Who cares that she's a person of color? that was literally the only reason her content even took off, just because she was a person of color and very loud and opinionated. Now there are several other African American content creators who I'd rather pay attention to because they're doing well, and they do their thing without political bias, without trying to tell people that they have to think in a certain way. No, you can't do that. You have to reach the hearts and minds of people. You cannot be popular because of a gimmick, because 9 months later you have nothing left. You've built a castle on clouds. You must build a castle on a solid foundation, a rock solid foundation, and a community that you have truly built with your content and with your talent. If you haven't built that up, then your community will crumble at the slightest hint of trouble, and then you end up like all these other washed up people. Who cares that you made so XYZ number of dollars in that short period of 9 months? Who cares that you got sponsored by Sony? Because now you still have to find a day job just to support yourself, and then you have lack of time for streaming, and then it goes back to being a hobby again. And you'll always just be thinking back to your glory days, or somebody will remember you from your glory days, look at you being washed up and say, look at him now, he is nothing. I don't want that for me. I focus solely on creating a sustainable business, and I treat this entirely like a business, because that is what you must do. You must understand that streaming is a business.
I'm going to try and sleep for a little bit.
Okay. Well, my speech has bored you.
No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. I'm in the zone now, so I think I'm going to try. So can I get an hour?
You go get some rest. Don't listen to her, ladies.
See you guys later.
She's totally bored of my speeches. Now, where was I? Basically, what I realized was that, in fact, I'll tell another story. There's this other guy that said he wanted to be such a strong streamer. He was always doing this like marbles on something or other. I can't remember what stream game that is, but he basically would do a cash giveaway of $25 or something, £25 every night for the winner of marbles on stream, just to get people to watch him. So basically he was losing $25 a night, and now he's like, oh, I'm struggling, can't really get a job or whatever. Like, bro, you tried to pay for viewership. How the hell were you ever going to get anywhere? You can't do that. If you did not build up a community, when the chips are down, your community is going to abandon you. Instead, when my chips were down, like you saw when my air conditioner broke and I had to pull together $900, my community was right there. I didn't lose anybody. People, a couple of people called me a money grubber, but those were already my haters. People pulled together to help me out with that, and we got it paid off. We survived the difficult times, and we carried on, and I'm still full-time right now. I didn't have to take up a part-time job or things like that. It's, not that I'm afraid of doing that or there's anything wrong with that, but no, if I want this to be my life, then I have to treat it as a business, and I have to understand that there's going to be business running costs. There's going to be a cost to running the Asian robot business, and there will always be that cost, and that's okay. That's how life is. You build it up. You build out your business, you build up your brand, and when you take off, you bring the people that were originally here with you. You don't forget them. You certainly don't dump them, and that's not what I would do. So that's why for me, I understand all these hidden rules to streaming, and I look at the situation and I say, all right, I know what I've got to focus on, and I'm going to focus on only one thing: making sure that no matter what, my people are entertained, they're having a good time, and that we are doing the right thing. Every stream, we're having a good time, we're having fun, we're continuing to create good content, and people are continuing to enjoy themselves. Anything else? No, thank you. I will leave that to the people who want to have and enjoy their, bullshit streams of bullshit things. Here, we keep it real. A lot of people pay for votes. A lot of people pay people to like them. That is very normal, Alfonsi. It is so normal that people think that it is the right thing to do. But that is exactly why it's the wrong thing to do. Just because everybody does it doesn't mean it's right. What separates a leader and a follower is somebody who can see that, hey, shit's fucked. We need to do something different. That's reality. A follower is someone that says, oh, everybody does it, everybody does this, everybody does that. Yeah, just because everybody does it doesn't mean you have to do it too. And that's the difference. Just because everybody tells me, oh, you gotta do the meta. Do I have to follow the meta? No. If somebody wants to do something different to my build, I'll say, fine, do it. Test it for yourself. You really like your own build, do your own build then. Fine. You can play your own build, I'm not gonna hold you back. But I'm not going to also let you go without you testing something first. Because you must test it. It's always easy to... Up to you, Renka. If you don't have all the Urska weapons, that's something to farm because you never know when it might be good. Go ahead and farm him. But, Renka, do you really think that there's anything worth doing in this game? If you have nothing else to do, do it. If you have something better to do, do something better. Yes. I don't think there'd be much of a point to it. So I say again, choose for yourself. I myself am just going to do this one last hunt and then finally I'll swap over to Space Punks. It's not that this game is roasted, and honestly I don't want to be hating on this game all the time, but at the same time I have to tell the truth, you know? And that's the problem. The truth right now is that shit is fucked. Welcome back, Doomslayer. I would like shit to be unfucked, but shit is pretty fucked.
Another behemoth bites the dust. You do fine work, Captain. Now get ready for that aether burst.
I think I cut my own lip. Dry lips suck. I'm gonna go get my chapstick. Sorry guys, dry lips, they do happen occasionally. Let's go. Oh shit. This is why you don't run while texting or whatever. Let's go with this then. Okay. I think today might be one of the only days where I'll actually eat some food at night. I'm hungry. I wonder what I should have. I haven't had ramen noodles in a while. Would be nice. Would be nice. Or I could play some Vampire Survivors. I do love relaxing with that. I haven't touched it in a while. But then again, I know Spacepunks is calling me. I do kind of want to grind that. Actually, no. I mean, it will damage you, but the initial part of the roll doesn't damage. It's got a very weird hitbox. So actually, if you just stand in it, right, you can interrupt the Panga quite easily. Because the first part of the roll doesn't do any damage. Only the second part of the roll does damage. Which again is very odd, but whatever. It is the way it was designed, and it's just the way that the Panga works. But yes, it is actually supposed to do damage. Okay, sure, Doomslayer. You go ahead and be immune with your ping. Does it make me sad? Not really. I mean, it's annoying, sure, but... I mean... Should I be sad about it for no reason? Their choices are their own. And my salary is, like I said, paid by the people. Not really by Dauntless, so I'm just going to be here until it actually dies. Because I'm just here to answer questions and, you know, help people with advice if I can. Just because I don't want them to be stuck with shitty content creators. But other than that, I don't really feel much or think much of it. Pangar moves more? No. The Pangar seems like, quite honestly, the same to me. Like, he seems to be doing the same things he normally does. So no, I haven't noticed any difference in the Pangar. If that is what you're asking. I mean, of course, it could just be me. But yeah, I genuinely haven't noticed any difference in the Penguin. Thus far, anyway. Well, that's pretty much the case, Alfonsi. I know that the Robot Nation more or less has my back, so I'm not too worried. Like, the direction that Dauntless goes in has nothing to do with me. I'm just here to speak the truth and to do what I'm supposed to do. And I'll continue to do what I do, no matter what. In my case, I just wonder, What's gonna happen if, like, the old Thrax invulnerability bug comes back? That would be sadly hilarious. There's at one point in time, Thrax would, like, just vanish off the map. So, bugs are literally nothing new. And I think that the worst case scenario would be, like, old bugs coming back again.
That's it. You did it. The behemoth is down. I repeat, the behemoth is down.
Nice and easy.
Left behind the buttload of otherlords.
Now hopefully my quest is also done. I'm praying that that is the last that I needed to do. Praying. Yes, it is done. Hello, Nanoza. Welcome to the end of this stream. I don't know who this Maheswara is, but I'm sorry, you can only be added if you are a channel member, honored or prestiged, at the minimum. Alright. Yep, make sure to turn notifications on. You have to be early if you want to catch stuff. But don't worry, there's 4 guaranteed Dauntless streams next week anyway. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Remember those dates because those are when my Dauntless streams normally are. Today was just a little bonus. Okay. Who the heck added me again? If anyone here is this Maheswara X, do not try and add me. You literally cannot do so unless you are a member. Okay? Alright. Oh, nice. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. Now, ladies and gents, we'll be switching games, so you'll see the stream go down for 10 minutes. There'll be a new stream that pops up, and I will be on Space Punks. Why? Because I've got shit to do. I've got stuff to blow up. So I'm going to go blow stuff up on Space Punks. Might try out Eris for a little bit, you know. I'm in the mood to play some Eris. Give her a bit of a bash. All right. Thank all you lovely people for being absolutely wonderful. Okay, you guys are awesome. I will see those of you who want to join me for part 2 in 10 minutes. Okay? Okay. See you all back in 10. For those that want to join me.